Okay, so we're gonna pop the hood. The first thing we wanna do, pop our hood. We're gonna look at the engine compartment. Go ahead.
As we approach this side, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my coolant level, which is full. I'm going to check my hoses. I'm going to make sure there's no fluid leaks on the ground. I'm going to check my belt. Grab a hold of a couple of these tubes, make sure everything's tight. Looking at my brake canister, my lines going to it, everything appears to be in good shape. I'm going to scoot in here. I'm going to grab a hold of my tie rod end. Make sure there's no play, which there's not. Looking at my grease fittings. It's recently been greased. I can see the grease coming out. Grab a hold of my shock. Make sure it's good. Checking hoses that I can see up underneath there. There appears to be no fluid leaks on this side. So we're going to walk around to the other side. We're going to check our fluid levels on this side. We can see our power steering is up to where it's supposed to be. You can see our washer fluid is full. Again, checking for leaks. Reach in there and grab the belt on this side. Grab a hold of our steering shaft, make sure it's tight. Our drag link, make sure it's tight. Get in here, check our brake canister, check our hoses. Reach down here for the tie rod end. Everything appears to be tight. We're going to check our oil. Make sure everything appears to be up, which it's good. Make sure we attach everything back. Check some lines, fuel lines over here. Fuel separator looks okay, no leaks there. Don't see any major problems over on this side, no leaks. Nothing appears to be loose.
So why are we checking the engine compartment so thorough?
I don't want to break down on the road. If I have a fluid leak, if I have a loose belt, if I have a loose worn steering part, I want this truck to be safe for me and everybody else that's around me. And right now,
what happens if that belt's loose? What would you do then?
I would have to take it to a repair shop and see if it's the tensioner, if the belt's wore out, if one of the compressors, one of the AC compressors or something like that's on the blink. Make sure everything is up to par before I take it out on a trip. It could save you hours or it could save you days. If you get out on the highway and you break down and somebody has to order a part for it that's not in stock, it could take a day, it could take two. So I want to make sure that it's safe when I pull out and that I'm going to make my trip and return without issues.
So you want to make sure the general public is
safe.
Just as safe as well.
Right. That's exactly right. So it appears everything to be in pretty decent shape on this. I don't see any leaks. I don't feel any loose components. I don't see any lines rubbing together. There's no fluid on the ground. Everything looks pretty good.
So once we're satisfied with this, what should we do next?
I'm going to close the hood and I'm going to do my in-cab inspection. Make sure our hood's latched down properly.